Hi everyone, welcome to DIY Ideas. Today we're going to do an awesome scarf together. So as you can see, and you're going to see later in the video, we're going to do just trebles and chains, and we're going to get this awesome pattern. So this should be pretty easy for beginners as well. So we have this net or web pattern. It's pretty cozy and pretty thick for the winter, which means it's also warm. So we'll be using 12mm needles and wool, and I'll show you the wool that I used. So it's a new type I haven't used before. So here it is, Wool and the Gang, and the type is Crazy Sexy Wool. It's 100% wool, and I'll show you on the scarf itself. The color that we have is this wonderful mustard tone, so something of a yellow color. So you see how it looks. There are other colors, of course. Some of my friends thought that a minty color would actually be a lot better for this one, but since I already started with the mustard tone, I'll make sure to post another project with the turquoise or the minty color. So yeah, today we're doing a yellow scarf. The awesome thing is that it's easy to do and results are pretty quick. So if you want to see how you can do it yourself, stay tuned. So we will use two spools. Let's start with the first one. So as I mentioned, this is Wool and the Gang, and the color is this really nice mustard color. It's called Mustard Sally and has 200 grams per, so 400 grams when we do two spools. Plus the wool is super thick, so you see that we have just 80 meters. And let's see, it's called Crazy Sexy Wool out of 100% wool, and we will use our 12mm needle for that, but you can use an even bigger needle depending on how loose you would like your scarf to be in the end. So anyway, let's get started. So my needle is 12mm thick, and we will start with a number of chains that can be divided by 4, most likely 12 total in my case. So you see how big this is? These are the 12 chains, and we will do 2 more. So this is what we will use to start. So anything divisible by 4 plus the 2 additional ones. And now 3 more for the height. So let's do trebles back to the start, so start at the 4th chain. Now 2 chains, skip 2 chains on the bottom and do 2 more trebles. Again, 2 chains, leave 2 out, and 2 trebles. So you see what it looks like, 2 trebles and 2 chains. Super simple to do. So we did 2 chains on the top, we will leave 2 out on the bottom, and we will do 2 trebles. Here we are, so the 4s are the 2 trebles plus the 2 chains, so that would mean that we have a total of 3 of those and 2 more for the starting trebles, so it would be symmetrical. So we want to start with trebles and end with trebles as well. So you see what the first row looks like, so we can start our next one now. And yeah, you see that you get pretty huge rows this time. So 4 chains per height, or 3 and 1 to bridge over these 2 trebles. And here we will go around and do the trebles, so that way we get the nice net or web pattern. Leave out after the 2 chains and just go around. Here again, 2 chains. And here 1 treble. So here are the 2 rows now. Again, we did trebles that way, that we begin with trebles, and also that way we end with them as well, so the beginning and the end are the same. So let's take now 3 for the height. Now just directly keep going with the trebles. So always make sure there are trebles at the end. So when you start this kind of row, you always do 3 for the height and 4 for the other kind. So we can now basically say we have the even and the odd rows, and you can always see if it's the one or the other by the beginning section. That way you always know what to do. Here come 2 trebles. So you see the beginnings here, so first the 2 trebles, in the other rows just the 1 to start with. On the other side we have the same deal. So you see that it's super fluffy already, so anyway, let's keep going. Here we are now, 2 spools later. Now I want to connect both ends to get a loop scarf. So this is optional, you don't have to do it, you can also leave it as it is, but this time I wanted to do a loop version of it. So I measured the whole thing and I have about 210 to 215 centimeters of length. So yeah, in my case I'm gonna connect this, so I'm probably gonna be able to put it around my neck 2 times. So let's pull this out, and so we just have a little bit left and we need to weave this in. So here we are. You see here the connection is a bit visible, but only if you look for it, so I don't think it's too bad, especially since we're gonna we can put it twice around our neck. I don't think it's gonna be visible at all. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to let me know what you think in the comment section. If you tried it out yourself, let me know how well you did it and if you're satisfied with the results. Also, feel free to let me know if you have any other ideas or wishes what we could do in the future. Maybe types of wool we could use, or things we could make, or patterns we could do. I'm always open for suggestions and your wishes. If you have any questions, feel free to ask those. Yeah. So thanks for watching DIY Ideas. I hope I'll see you in our next video. Feel free to subscribe to the channel. That way you can always stay updated with everything new that we post, and you can also access the older videos that we already posted. So that way you have some extra inspiration. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in our next video, and have a great day. Bye!